Okay YouTube, so we are back here at Nodelandsheia doing a one disc challenge. This time it is the x-ufo Star Zone. Now this is a disc I bought off of Temu because I thought, hey, that would be fun. And it feels absolutely amazing. Not gonna lie, I did go out and test it when I got it because it felt too good to be true that this is such a solid disc from Temu. So I decided I wanted to do a one disc only round to test it out and see if I can maybe even bag this disc, which to me is crazy. I mean, who bags a Temu disc? Come on. Ooh, I'm on the T-pad of hole 3 and I forgot to mention that the goal of this round is to get a -5 or below. Any worse than that and I'll need to spin my new punishment wheel. But regardless, we start here, hole 1, 68 meters, par 3, just straight ahead, going with a little bit of a hyzer as this is a rather stable disc. That's putt. Now one thing I really feel I need to complain about is the snow, as it takes weeks to get it away, for everything to melt and actually be able to play disc golf and it's fun. And one day is all it takes to ruin weeks of worth. Absolutely hate it. I mean, I brought a mini, but honestly it doesn't look like I'm gonna need it as it leaves a pretty clear mark of where I'm supposed to stand. For some reason, I just can't get the birdie here. We're on to hole 2, 75 meters, par 4. First shot, just get it through the double mando and then lay up for a birdie. Now, I'm not good at those like soft backhands, so I think I'm just gonna do a standstill forehand. Should be decent enough. Now, even though this is a super short par 4, it's not really a gettable eagle unless you get a throw in or a huge hyzer where you can't really see if you cross the mando correctly. So go for birdie. Now there is one tree in the way. Let's hope to not hit it. Good. Almost in. Like I said, tapping in a birdie. Easy as that. So we are now on hole 3, 60 meters, par 3, huge forehand hyzer. This does not have a lot of torque resistance, so we're gonna see if we can get it there. It's in a decent spot for par. I'm not able to get that angle correctly. I mean, a circle 2 look I'm definitely not gonna complain about, but not imagining setting this. Okay, learn from my mistake, practice your putting before you go onto the course, especially when you have punishment on the line. Hole 4, 70 meters, par 3. It's honestly just a big flat shot with something overstable. Make it dump in between the tree and the hill over there. That was super lucky. I mean, I definitely mean to gap those trees. Yeah, definitely. That's the local route. There we go. Definitely a skillful birdie, not a lucky one. So we're on to hole 5, 64 meters. It's just a big hyzer. Has a dog leg left. Still going Star Zone, of course. Let's see if we can get it. Bit too short. Honestly, I've had so many bad looks at this hole, so getting a par from here should be relatively easy compared to the other spots I've been in. If I don't do stupid stuff like that. Almost another 3-putt. Luckily we got it, because that was a horrible approach. Hole 6, 73 meters. That is through a tunnel. No mandos, but there's a lot of OB around the basket. So hopefully we're not gonna have to deal with that. Let's try a straight shot through the middle. I'll go in. Okay, short. I was kind of hoping for a little second there. Okay, so it was quite short, but I mean, you always gotta stay just in case it actually goes in. Hole 7, 51 meters. The normal play is just a big forehand with something overstable. And honestly, we saw that on hole 3. That doesn't work for me. So, since I need to go that far to the right, I think I'm gonna try a big Annie backhand. See if that can give me any better results. Somehow that was worse. I mean, luckily this hole is so short that even a bad shot like that gives me a 10-meter-ish look at the basket. Close. Okay, so we're over to the always fun hole 8, 39 meters. Like, it's an ace run any day of the week. It's super easy. Let's try to ace it and just have fun with it as always. Couldn't do it, but it's almost always a birdie here. Keyword being almost, because you can definitely hit trees, which sucks. Okay, so we finished off the front 9. Hole 9, 57 meters. It is 9 meters down. And honestly, I've been closer to acing this one than the last one. So let's see if we can do it. Oh, there's the hyzer. I was scared of the lack of torque resistance and that was just gonna turn over, but I gave no power, so I'm not strange. It's a far look, but honestly I have a perfectly open line for it. But just gonna give it a soft bed, nothing too fast. Yeah. Didn't want to overshoot it. Safe and easy par save. Hole 10, 49 meters, par 3. There's a mana to the left of the second tree there, so I'm gonna go with the forehand. Hope that I can get there. Honestly, this line is so much more fun, but because of the Mando, can't really do it. Oh, that is so bad. I was in fact OB, and I'm just gonna take it from where I think you went out. So this is a rather huge putt to try to save the par. I was lucky. Hole 11, par 3, 38 meters. Legitimately, I could just stand still spin putt this, but I'm not gonna to. I'm not going to, because I think a forehand fits the shape better. Come on, good kick. Sad at least. That's what you get for not committing enough to the forehand and hyzer. Had to give it more Annie, luckily worked out. Hole 12, 50 meters. It is just a slight hyzer, trying to just get in between the trees and fade to the left. Honestly, pretty good disc forward shot. Kick, kick. That was way too long and right. But should be an easy par at least. That's a bet I had to do today. Well, not gonna complain about a par when the tee shot was not good. Hole 13, par 4, 84 meters. It is the proper like first eagle opportunity, but I don't have the right disc for it. I would like S-Line FD or something, slightly flippy fairway to properly get it there, but let's try for a birdie at least. Oh. Last branch it needed to miss. Okay, so this is really bad. Because of the branch, I think birdie's actually out of play. Didn't think it originally, but from this line, I don't see a line to the basket. I'm gonna try the rather extreme forehand Annie. What was that? That's just straight to the ground. Hey, at least for the first time it's not covered in snow. That's something. Should be a pretty easy up and down for par. I know, lately I have not been able to get the easy birdies on this course. Probably because the discs I play with are from Timu. And not great at all, but still, a lot of easy birdies missed. Now we're finally on one of the two properly bad holes on this course, hole 14, par 3, 78 meters. There's two trees here, right by the tee pad that terrifies me, so I almost never go back in here because I early release. I'm gonna go forehand, hope that the lack of torque resistance will pull it over to the left. We'll see. Pulled it to the left, but more so like a roller. This is not what I wanted at all, but at least did not OB right. And I think I should get par. It is bad to say that this was actually one of my better shots on this hole. I can see the basket 30-40 meters ish. Again, could just spin put it down there, but right side isn't that open, so we're gonna go forehand again. Oh, with that beautiful kick, kicked it slightly more left. Easiest par I've had on this hole, like ever. Hole 15, 60 meters, par 3. The forehand flex line. I somehow managed to get a birdie here almost every time, but seriously doubt it with this disc. Just don't see that happening. Because I feel like I'm either going to throw it too weak and it fades too early, or I'm going to throw it too hard and it's get too much torque and just turns to the left. Yeah, I figured it is a bit too far to actually run this for the birdie, but I'm gonna try. Decent attempt, decent attempt. Just gonna tap that in. Okay, so we're on hole 16. Par 3, 56 meters, it's straight down there. But the bigger picture is I am 4 down and I need one more birdie, 3 holes to go. This one I've only birdied once as I suck at putting here. Next one is an automatic par because there's almost no way to get a birdie there. And then there's 18. I'm gonna hope I can get 18. I will try here, but I have absolutely no confidence. That was right over the basket. Come on, man. Almost an ace. I think that actually does it. I think I won. Hole 17, 54 meters. It is such dogleg to the left. Way too early, so there's almost no way to get to the basket in one. So I'm just gonna putt my way over to the basket and get my par. Like I said, I think I've actually won this one. Perfect spot. Okay, almost perfect spot. I wish I was like there. Slightly more left. Okay, that was done. I think I just jinxed myself. Honestly, gonna say slightly on purpose, but a 8-meter putt for par, doable. Oh, what was that? Okay, this was actually not me messing with you guys. I genuinely just messed up super bad. But we still have 18 to try to get a birdie. Okay, so final verdicts, star zone from x-ufo. I really like it. It is a pretty good disc. Feels good in my hand. It is slightly overstable, not extremely. Not that torque resistant, which is my one like negative thing about it. Could I bag this? Yes. Am I going to? Maybe, I don't know yet. I'm gonna need a good like field practice to test it out against my tactic, which I currently have in my bag, and figure out which I like better, as it will be that kind of slot it will fit into. But before we can end the video, hole 18, par 3, 50 meters. If I can just get it straight flat between the two trees, it is most likely going to be a birdie. We'll see. Star zone. That was not it at all, but I have a putt at least. Okay, so pros and cons. I can run this without being scared of going too far, because if I mess up, it's over it regardless. Cons. It's about a 12-meter putt. Fitting way to end. I jinxed myself so extremely hard, as I didn't think there was a way to mess up 17 if you're not going for the birdie, and I royally messed that up. Forgot about all the trees and did a very poor approach. But regardless of that, it's time to go spin the wheel of punishments, see what I need to do. So it is time for the first ever spin of the wheel. Let's see what we're gonna do. That landed on remove 3 molds for 1 month, which means you guys get to pick 3 molds from my bag that I just have to remove for a month. Can't use it. And since I have a larger following on TikTok, I'm gonna be asking over there which 3 molds am I gonna be removing for 1 month. Since you guys are choosing, it's only gonna be 1 month. But yeah, go check that out and see which molds I'm gonna remove.